Well, hello everybody. It's Saturday, as I learned last show. Thanks everybody for being here. This is another Comedy Spot Live. The show coming up next is Anti-Cooperation League Town Hall Meeting. Thank you all for being here and watching. Make sure if you're watching, do us a favor. Go ahead and share this so other people can come and watch with you. Also, while you're there, why don't you just follow, subscribe, all the things so that you get notifications when we go live. Also, we have the schedule over here, satcomedyspot.com/live. We'll take you to our full live stream schedule. We have a lot of really fun shows coming up next week. You'll definitely want to be around. One of those that I've been really trying to get on the show is Shortcuts. It's a short form improv show, so make sure you are there for that. Before we get started, I want to give you a STY update. I still have it in my eye. There you go. STY update is done. Let me explain to you how this show works. Anti-Cooperation League is a long-form improv group that performs here at the Comedy Spot on Saturdays when the world is not crazy and upside down. But right now, we're doing a show called Town Hall Meeting, which is where cast members for Anti-Cooperation League are going to be fictional characters that they have not shared with the other members of the group. And we're all meeting on a Zoom meeting to be able to figure out and give ideas to solve a problem or problems that are happening in our little town. So we need a couple of things from all of you to get started. First of all, you have to know that you're serving as townspeople that couldn't make it onto the Zoom meeting. So when you have ideas to solve the problem, when you have problems that need to be solved, you can put them in the comments, and then I can share them with everyone. Like Patrick Blanton said, fan art? That has nothing to do with what we're doing right now, but it's just an example of how I can share all of your comments. So right now in the comments, if you could do me a favor, no matter what platform you're on, Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, go ahead and give us things that are wrong in our fictitious town. And these are, like normal things, like there's too many potholes, or I don't know, we need to set up a new after school program for kids. Whatever you think it might, whatever you think we should discuss, go ahead and put it in the comments. That could be weird too, but you don't have to work that hard. Everyday stuff is fine. And then also, if everyone could do me a favor and start to put in the comments the name of the town so that we can get started. So like Sarah says, Free Millsville would be a good example of a town. Tim Crump says, Mr. Mayor, what is your plan to deal with the surge of wild llamas that are popping up all over town? See, so wild llamas could be the thing that we talk about. I'm going to write it down on my handy dandy notebook. Wild llamas. Very good. Not enough air fryer recipes. ACLU Tear says Dumbsville. Boom, boom, boom. Evan says hashtag free Melville. Let's see. CJ would like this town to be called Almond Town. Almond Town. Okay. Let's see. I think we're going to go with Almond Town. I like that. Almond Town. That's the name of our town. I'm writing it down because I have no long-term memory. And let's see. Amy Church says townspeople, they might be abandoning their doggy doo-doos after their dogs do their doo-doos. That could be something we talk about. So I'm just going to write down doo-doos. All right. Let's get busy with our town hall meeting, our Anti-Cooperation League town hall meeting right here in Almond Town. Everyone who is watching at home, I'm very excited to introduce you to some of the townspeople from right down the street from your house. All of our townspeople that are joining us here on our Zoom. Hello, everyone. Good to see you. Thank you.
Hello.
Jojo, Chad, good.
Hi.
Hello.
My mom's at work, so I'm zooming her Zoom.
Oh, Jojo, yeah, I recognize.
Hey, go All-Stars, go Almond Town All-Stars, yeah, absolutely.
All right, Jojo, nice to have you on here. Chad X, you seem to be out in a forest someplace. How you doing?
I am phoning in from my unpermitted structure from land I do not own. I am happy to be part of the meeting here, even though I do not recognize the town's legitimacy or your legitimacy as having any authority over a political structure or towns to exist.
Okay,
Or
here's the thing.
he grows weed in his yard.
What's that, JoJo? We didn't hear that. Sorry. Okay, great. Perfect. This is working out. Listen, I was elected mayor. I am here to serve you as your mayor. I'm very excited that I am mayor of Almontown. Let's get into some issues. I know we have some things that were brought up ahead of time that we need to talk about. I really appreciate that so many of you are dog owners. You make me very happy that you're part of everything that's happening here, and you've got dogs. You treat them fantastic, but we've had a lot of people leaving dog turds. You're leaving dog turds all over town, and it's disrespectful. We need to make sure we pick up the dog feces. So can we maybe get some suggestions on what we can do, or maybe find out what the root of the problem is?
Well, Mayor, may I start?
Oh yeah, Gary. Oh shit, Gary.
Yes,
Gary, you died,
I did.
and you came back as a ghost for our meeting.
Uh-huh. Just because I'm dead doesn't mean I'm still a part of Almondville. Doesn't mean I'm still not. I still am a part of Almondville.
Still a part of yes.
Yes.
Welcome. Yeah, Gary, what do you have to say about all the feces being left around town?
Well, just that this should go without saying, but I can't pick up dog doo-doo without a corporeal form.
Okay, but you also don't have to have a dog. That would help things out.
I like my dog.
Okay, yeah, but
What do you want me to tell you?
okay. Well, all right. You have a legit reason why. I mean, obviously, you
Yes.
pick up dog duty. Yeah. So thank you, Gary. Yeah.
No problem. Sorry I couldn't offer any solutions this time.
It's all right.
I'll do it for $1 a turd. $1 a turd. I got
Okay,
you.
JoJo, please. Adults are talking. Okay, JoJo. So
All right, I'll pay you, Jojo. Do you accept payment in ectoplasm?
No. Money.
Well, then, no deal.
all right. Well, listen, Jeremiah, I recognize that you would like to say something. Let me just, I'll get back to you in just a second. We do have a lot of townspeople that are commenting right now, and I want them to make sure that they feel that they're part of the meeting. Jabberwocky says, feces, big brain time. Yes, you're talking about me. But you notice I called it turds before. Big Brian time. Yes, okay, we get it. Scary Gary is what they're calling you. Gary, are you scary?
I should be. That's part of being a ghost. You're supposed to scare people.
Okay, good. Yes, granted.
Hey, Mayor.
ACLU Terror is the first person to offer a solution to this.
Oh.
They're saying that we should convert the feces into fertilizer. I think that's a really great, responsible thing that we could do. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. Jeremiah Allman the Fourth, do you want to go ahead and we'd love to hear what you have to say.
Yeah, first of all, I want to say that I did begin taking minutes, even though the meeting wasn't formally called to order for historical records. No, it's okay. It's all right.
Can you just pretend we had a motion in a second, please?
Yes. So got that going right now.
What a nerd!
Second thing,
Jojo, Gary, you guys can't call Jeremiah, okay, the nerd. He's the parliamentarian. He's in charge of making sure that we're following Robert's Rules of Order, okay?
And also, as my grandfather, great grandfather founded the town. I mean, you should respect. You should respect your elders, Jojo.
Okay. All right.
That being said, what I was trying to say is our town has a rich history in the night soil placement. In fact, my great grandfather founded the town upon his night soil business. which, if you're not familiar with night soil, it is pretty much feces from people's outhouses and whatnot, used to help fertilize the surrounding farms.
We know what
So
your company does. Yeah.
we can utilize that dog poo for that also. I think that we should have a collection, and everybody just put it together, and we could do this. I think.
All right. Well,
Can I just say,
yes,
as part of the meeting minutes, Jeremiah, you can write this down, that saying your great-grandfather founded this town is an insult to the indigenous people who were here before. I'm talking about the folks who came in on a comet and founded this part of California, from another galaxy. And I mean, like, how can you say that, like, you're like founding a town is it's ridiculous.
Chad, hold on. Celeste, I think we're probably thinking the same thing. Go ahead, Celeste.
Okay. I was with Chad for a second when he was talking about, like, you can't say that you own this place. That's why I have changed my name. I have renounced my ties to Almond, and I have kept my name Celeste Ammons, because you can't say that you founded this. But then you lost me at the comment because it's so obvious that we came from, like, the trees.
Okay. I mean,
Yes. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Brett. Go ahead, Mayor.
I was just saying that. That's a very. I don't think that's the correct story of how we were founded, but I appreciate your imaginations. I appreciate your imagination.
We've grown from the trees. That's where the soil, that we come from the soil. We are this town.
No, we come from our mommy's bellies, duh.
Okay, JoJo, just calm.
In 1881, Jeremiah Almond, after getting off a boat in New York City at Ellis Island, traveled the distance here and founded this town.
Oh my God, it's like a history lesson. Boring, nerd alert.
Yes.
Okay,
JoJo.
all right, let's calm down. Listen, people are saying, we have a new running gag. Patrick Blanson saw, Gary, that you were smoking weed.
What? Why would you say that?
And so what if you are?
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's also trees, and that is us. That's our essence.
What are you trying to narc on me?
Okay, all right. Let's.
My mom smokes weed.
I'll haunt you.
Let's calm down. Let's calm down.
Possess your toaster oven.
All right.
And make it burn your bread.
Okay. All right.
Woo.
Brett, I'm sorry, Brett. I know you were trying to get my attention. Did you have something you wanted to say?
Oh, is it my turn? Great.
Go ahead, Brett.
Brett Mancy. You probably all know me as Brett the Bucket, professional competitive eater.
Yeah.
Been living in Almond Town 2 years. I moved here because I got into an almond eating contest. And I just say, if the dogs have nothing to eat, then they don't poop. I will personally take on this task and line up on a stage against 4 other men eating dog food.
Cool.
You set a clock for 1 minute, and I'll eat as much dog food as I can. That way, the little poopers don't poop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just want to say, Brett, it's such an honor to have you as one of the citizens of this town. I'm really glad you took us up on our offer to move out here and live here. So thank you so much. Just want to let you know.
It was a prestigious invite. It was a 7-gallon sack of almonds, then a challenge to eat it in under 30 seconds, which I took on and did. And with an invite like that, Jeremiah, I could not resist. Thank you.
Hey, Brett. Yes,
Hey, Brett.
Jojo. Hey, Brett.
Yes, Jojo.
Are you single? Because my mom works at the diner and she's single and she needs a man to make her happy, because she says being alone with me is terrible and not fulfilling. And so, hey, Brett, you want to be my dad?
Okay.
Well, Jojo, Brett the Bucket's competitive appetites don't just stop at food. So if your mom's willing to be in competition with other women and I could eat her in under a minute,
all right. Listen,
we'll talk. We'll talk after the meeting.
Okay.
Listen, you've been selected to be on this Zoom meeting randomly from all the other townspeople that wanted to be a part of this. We have other people that could be here, so let's try to focus on the things.
Mayor, I'm sorry, but there is no random. Okay, I think you need to recognize that there's no random, and everything happens for a reason. The trees grow and they move north and they move south into the roots. Everything is connected.
Yeah.
And for you to say that we were randomly chosen is so careless.
Okay.
Dr.
Yes.
Malcolm on Jurassic Park would take exception to that because Dr. Malcolm says that everything's chaos theory.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Well,
Also, can I address something real quick?
yeah. Go ahead, Gary.
I have a feeling that none of you think I'm scary or spooky.
No.
You don't
No.
really seem
No, not
scary
really.
or spooky.
What?
Not really.
No.
Well, I'll change that. It's a ghost's job to be spooky.
Okay. Well, you keep working on it, buddy. Okay.
Okay, Mayor, how about this one?
Yeah.
Someday you will die, but I don't know when or where, but you will die eventually.
Now that's just a fact of life. Not scary
I know.
at all, buddy.
Damn.
On a dare, I broke into your house and spent the night because you're the haunted house in town, and
Yes.
had a house full of board games, and it was awesome.
Oh, but isn't it scary when you play Risk that you might lose?
No.
Isn't that scary?
No, it's not
No.
scary at all. All right, let's get back
What's
to
a
this.
bigger risk than trying to eat 75 hot dogs in 12 seconds? What's the bigger risk than that? I've
Let
taken on
me
that
scare
risk.
you. Brett, do you know how hot dogs are made?
Okay.
Are you
all right.
high blood pressure? Are you a non-gluten-free diet? You don't scare me.
Okay.
I-
Here's the thing. We've already solved the problem. Missy is online. She says that we should take the poo, turn it into fertilizer for the almonds. I think that's enough said, right? We'll just move on to the next
Good
topic.
idea.
Can I get a motion made for eyes on that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye.
I support.
Aye.
Okay. Everybody's
Looks like
in
it's
favor
unanimous.
that's here.
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
Listen, Jeremiah.
Listen, I am not in favor of taking some kind of bourgeois pet poop and turning it into almond fertilizer when obviously the land that we are growing these almonds on belong to the land. They belong to those who came before. That we are planting trees on the bodies of those who came before, and by those who came before, I'm talking about aliens.
Okay. All right. Let's not talk about aliens anymore. All right. I see that you voted against the measure. That's fine. Chad and Celeste, maybe you guys should try to patch things up. It just seems that you guys are still in the same kind of wavelength, I don't want to get into your shit. I apologize. Go ahead, Celeste.
I just don't feel like I have anything to say about aliens. Like, we were on like the same thing, and then aliens was just like where you lost me. Like that's. I think you should apologize to everyone in town for keeping talking about aliens.
No, I don't think he has to apologize. Chad, I don't think you have to apologize.
I mean, I'm happy to apologize, but that doesn't stop the fact that the entirety of the western side of North America was founded by aliens who came here from Alpha Centauri and plotted the land with their alien DNA, which is why this is such a great place to grow almonds.
Okay.
And I mean, to pretend is folly. I mean, it's folly. I mean, I went to college.
My teachers are bullshitting me.
All right. Wait.
I'm not going back to school. I'm not going back to school if they're lying. I believe that guy.
Okay.
You want to be my dad?
All right. No. Nobody wants to be your dad, JoJo. Okay.
I'm
You can't.
lonely.
All right. You know what? I can tell a couple of things. First of all, I'm the one that did turn this into a couples meeting. And I apologize, Celeste and Chad. I shouldn't have asked about that. Second of all, listen, JoJo, you're not going to have a dad for a while, all right? And I hate to say that.
Love is in the air. You could marry my mom. She's beautiful. She has big tatas.
Okay, nope, that's enough of that. Jeremiah, what I was going to say too is I know that you lost the race to be mayor and you're trying to be mayor of this town, but I'm sorry. I won fair and square, and I appreciate you coming to all the meetings, but it's just not, that's all we can do is just have you be parliamentarian, okay?
I have no problem. I know my place.
Okay. All right. Well, let's just go. Let's just go to the forums really quick. We'll get another problem here. Let's see. Here we go. Mr. Mayor, can Gary Ghost tell us the story of how he died? No, that's not what we're trying to do.
Are you sure you're ready for it? It might cause you to be afraid.
I mean, I guess so. How'd you die, Gary?
All right. It was a dark and stormy night in Almondville. I was Gary, not Gary Ghost, just Gary.
Yeah.
And there I was, in my house, watching the HBO programs on the TV.
What day was this? We've had nothing but sun. When was this?
Well, I might have been embellishing a little bit to make it spookier.
Okay. Just tell us how you died, okay?
It was a dark and stormy night full of crows. Crows were calling. There were crows. And a volcano.
You
What,
you live in North America, in Northern California. Where are you finding a volcano?
I was just trying to make it spookier. You know, nothing scarier than a volcano erupting.
Okay, Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion if I can. There's a lot of lying happening in this town. Okay, between Gary and Chad. Okay.
Okay.
What?
So what's your motion?
My motion is that stop lying and we could have made this marriage work.
Okay.
That's my motion. We could have. I tried.
The motion. I'd like to second the motion, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you.
I third the motion, Mayor.
Okay, we just need a second. Brett, what were you saying?
Because I want you to stop lying. Yes, you did technically beat Jeremiah in the race for mayors because of votes.
Yeah.
But you declined my challenge to a competition of eating pecan sandies in front of the Hooters for mayor of this town.
That's because that's not how we select a mayor of the town. That's why.
That's not how we selected mayor of this town yet.
No, that's
because once we do that, you know I will smoke you in eating a pecan sandy competition.
Okay, yeah, but
yes, I second Brett, because sometimes you have to be a little bit open-minded and try new things.
Third, Brett.
I am going to fourth that motion also.
Okay, that's not how we do things. We don't fourth the motion. All right. So let's just move on. All right, let's move on.
And really, the indigenous people that were first here in Almondville really did prove their merit by eating saber-toothed tigers, usually whole. They were able to unhinge their jaws and eat an entire saber-toothed tiger.
Chad, I don't mean to interrupt you.
Gulp.
Chad, I don't mean to interrupt you. What is your
it's in the fossil record. It's in the fossil record. On fossilrecord.biz.
Okay, well, Amy Church wants to know, are the aliens affecting Jeremiah's lighting? Because it keeps going on and off. So I think it's a valid question. Jeremiah, is there a problem with your lighting? Are aliens affecting your lighting?
No, I think it's asshole Gary that keeps.
Ooh, did I scare you too much?
No, Gary, because I know it's you.
Yeah, that's just annoying. It's not scary.
Fudge. Oh,
right.
Dang.
All right, let's move on. Okay?
Stop doing it. Stop it. Gary, stop doing it.
ACLU oh, Jesus. Okay. Aliens are not indigenous. That's what ACLU Tear just said. That's right. The aliens did not start this town. Aliens do not exist. There has never been aliens ever. Okay.
I'd be interested to see his or her evidence to that claim.
Okay.
Yeah, I might have some evidence that my great-great-great-grandfather found when he was establishing this town.
I know. We get it. All right.
We have a box that has some plates inside of it that if you look at in the dark, they'll show you some special alien words.
Okay. All right. Well, okay, that's not a thing. And also, Missy wants one of you to do an almond report by the end of the meeting. Okay. All right. Let's see. Sarah thinks that you're moving in on Celeste. This is not Jeremiah is moving in on Celeste. Jeremiah, are you moving in on Celeste?
Celeste is a beautiful woman and smart and courageous. But I mean, this is a professional meeting. I'm here in a professional way, so
okay.
I'm not.
Celeste,
definitely not.
My mom is flexible.
Oh, whoa.
Is
That's
she ghost flexible? Like would date a ghost?
No.
I don't know. Does your
Like flexible, like can unhinge the lower part of their jaw to swallow a bucket of capers down their gullet in under 5 seconds? Is that how she's flexible?
I think she could try.
No. Let's.
She would try. She's
let's-
open to things.
look, as sweet as that is, I'm just not ready to move on from my last relationship.
Okay.
Chad.
Okay, he's right here. You guys talk about each other like you don't exist.
Hmm.
I don't. Chad, what? I mean, what?
Listen, I just didn't think this was the place to talk about any past issues or the fact that you're not cool sleeping in a hammock.
Oh,
I mean, that's the whole thing. Like, you threw away our marriage because of a hammock.
Ooh.
I mean, why should we consume a mattress? I mean, a mattress is just like the highest level of consumerism, the highest level of human interaction with the physical world. Whereas instead, with a hammock, it's just like that much between you and the air.
I'd like to make a motion that this is really uncomfortable and to move on with the meeting. All in favor?
Yeah.
Nice bird.
Okay. All right.
Talk about baseball. This town needs another baseball diamond for the All Stars to play. We need a baseball diamond because
All
I'm a
right.
first baseman and I need a place to play. It's a hard position.
Okay. All right. Well, JoJo, please, maybe go get your mom. Maybe go see if your mom's around.
She's at work and I'm home alone, and you could call me Big Poppy going forward because that's
No.
who I'm going to be.
I'm not going to call you Big Poppy.
But I'm not going to play in Boston. I'm gonna play for the Dodgers.
Okay. Well. Okay. All right. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
like Max Muncy is on first base. That's who I'm going to be, like Max Muncy. But big is Big Poppy because I can eat good.
okay.
You
Well,
remember? I can eat good.
okay. We're not going to call
Is that
you.
a challenge? Is that a challenge, little one?
Yeah, it's a challenge.
Ooh.
Okay. You and I, competitive tofurkey burger eating. We can do this anytime. You name the spot. Maybe
I
on some of Chad X's land.
Fine.
Okay. JoJo, this is not
What?
the time. Did you change your name to Big Poppy?
What?
Did you change your name to Big Poppy on the Zoom call?
I'm gonna say yes, but somebody else did it because I think it's PAPI, but I don't remember, and I'd have to
Okay,
Google
well, I'm changing it back, all right? JoJo, you're JoJo, all right? Let's move on, okay? Let's just get another comment from the people who are not able to be here. Nicole says, Nicole says that Donna was trying to, okay, so Donna said, what did Donna say? Donna said, I've been in, excuse me, I was abducted and probed, Brian. Aliens are real.
Oh shit.
There you go. There you go. I mean,
But did they make you sleep in a hammock? Is that what happens? Because that's the part that I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, what's the hammock? What's the deal with the hammock?
Yeah, Tim even quoted you. He said, you threw away our marriage because of a hammock. Yeah, Chad, it doesn't make any sense.
What doesn't make sense? There's nothing more intimate about a marriage than the way you sleep together. And if somebody insists on sleeping on memory foam, and when in fact we know that memory foam has come to us from an asteroid and is actually sucking our memories and not saving our memories, that we must be hammock sleepers. I don't understand why you don't understand.
Mm.
Was it really just a hammock? Because he seems to have a lot of freaking issues.
Yeah.
Yes. And let me tell you something, everybody. They say when you're sleeping in the average person's lifetime, you swallow up to 12 spiders. Ooh, ooh.
I could swallow more than 12 spiders in the span of a lifetime. I'm just putting that out there.
Okay.
I don't think that was a challenge.
Sounded like a challenge to me, pal.
Are you challenging Gary, the super cool and scary ghost? I saw
He's
you
got to
change
take
your-
scary out of his name. He's got to take scary.
Yeah.
There is nothing scary about this ghost.
It's a craft I have. I'm working up to being scary.
Gary, are you picking me up off my, what are you doing? Gary!
Yes!
Gary!
Yes! Oh, respect me! Hear me!
Gary,
Oh,
if you do that one more time, I'm kicking you out of this Zoom meeting.
no! Please!
Stop!
I want my voice to be heard.
Stop it!
Wait, huh? What? What's that, man?
Do not.
Stop! Don't hit yourself, man! Oh,
Stop it!
no! Aren't I scaring you now?
No, you're pissing me off, Gary. Stop it.
Oh. Sorry.
What other kind of things can you control, Gary?
Oh, I can make lights dim, and I can make your toaster go off without you even putting toast in. And I can make a chair float around.
Can you?
A chair? Wait. You can make a chair do what?
I can make a chair float around. Like just float around. Yeah, pretty spooky stuff, huh? Oh, yes.
Gary, okay, all right, Gary, that's enough.
Gary,
Gary, put it down.
Say I'm scary. Say I'm scary. Say it. Say I'm spooky.
You're spooky. Put the chair down.
Say I make your blood boil. I make your blood freeze, and I make you sweat all because you're scared.
Gary, I'm gonna exercise you. You put that. Thank you.
Oh no! You wouldn't do that to Gary, the old lovable scary ghost.
Oh yeah, I would exercise the shit out of you.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Fun.
guys. The other ghosts bully me for not being scary enough. I'm sorry. That's why I'm so desperate to prove I'm scary. I want to fit in.
Well, Jess says you can scare her anytime.
Oh, cool. Will do. I'll make your chair float around.
Okay, all right. I'm sure it is. Let's see. Sarah had said something on here about some chips. There's like she went to go get chips at the grocery store, but there was like no chips left, and she thinks that, Brett, you have something to do with that?
Well, sadly, that is me. Judging by the towel, you can probably see I'm in training right now. I've training for an all states chip eating competition where you eat tortilla chips, Pringles, Lay's, actual CHP officers. It's just a big smorgasbord of chips, and we all have to eat as much as we can in under 2 seconds.
Can I just back that? Brett, did you say you ate a CHP officer?
Yeah, chips. Yeah. I'm in training too. I have not eaten one yet. I'm working my way up with sheriffs and constables.
What? You're gonna eat people?
Competitive eating knows no boundaries. You don't question what's put in front of you. You just eat until the last man is standing.
Yeah, that's my dad. He's my new
or
dad.
sitting swollen and regretting their life choices.
Okay.
Whichever way you want to put it.
All right. By the way, Jess said that her chair did move. So great.
That's one for Gary. Gary won.
Okay. All right. Listen, can we move on to another topic and try and at least solve something from this meeting?
I would like to just say that if you are having because of the chip shortage, if you have some tortillas in an air fryer, you can lightly coat those tortillas with some olive oil or vegetable oil and air fry it at 380 degrees for 12 minutes, and you can make your own tortilla chips.
Why are you so boring?
Yes.
Boring is boring. Whoever bored.
Every time you talk, I feel like I want to fall asleep.
Well, at least I have a mom and a dad.
Whoa.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Whoa.
Holy fuck.
At least I don't go to sleep masturbating every night. I look through your windows, man. You also should recycle.
Woo.
Okay.
Burn.
You know what, Jeremiah? That was so rude. Gary, will you possess Jeremiah for a second and just teach him a quick lesson?
Oh, hells yeah. All right, here I go.
Oh. Oh, don't hurt him. I thought.
Well,
Why did you possess him and then hit yourself?
I made him hit himself.
Oh, okay, got it. I see what's happening.
But it did hurt when I did.
Okay.
So let that be a lesson to you. Ye, hear me.
Not cool, man.
Yeah,
Not cool.
everyone is saying that was below the belt, and Tracy's like, "Damn, they can't believe that you said that JoJo doesn't have two parents." By the way,
I have a
It seems
mom.
like a good time to bring up something, just not having two parents, is that, and maybe a town meeting isn't the right time or place, but I am pregnant.
Ooh.
whoa, Chad, you wanna take that
feel
one?
like
I guess I mean, do you, I don't want to say do you know who it is, but I'm going to have to say, do you know whose it is?
It's either yours or the aliens.
Could be aliens. Yeah, that's a good call. It
I'm
could be
gonna
aliens.
I'm gonna say it's not aliens, Chad. I'm gonna say it's your baby.
Yeah, seconded.
Stomach and get her face.
Ooh, that's scary.
Uh,
Come and
I
save
have heard that when women are pregnant, they often say they're eating for two. And I just want to say, Celeste, if you're ever feeling froggy and you want to jump and come at the crown, you step right up. We can do like a Similac eating competition or hard-boiled hard-boiled eggs in Similac eating competition. Whatever you want to do,
I could
I'm
do
up for
some
the challenge.
I could do some serious emotional eating right now. So yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
all
Well,
right.
Lisa's meeting's
Listen,
not a total loss,
Gary,
I've
I just
heard-
Yes.
Go ahead,
heard that
Jeremiah.
there's a number. I mean, there's a number of stories in this enterprise, in this place, in this quadrant, if you will, of alien insemination.
There's no such thing as alien insemination.
Yes.
It's not a.
Ooh.
Sorry,
Chad, it's your baby. I'm having your baby. And it took a lot of work in that hammock to make it happen.
You guys had sex in a hammock?
Well, what do you think? I'm going to sleep on a mattress?
Yes.
An animal?
Yes. Yeah, most people have sex in a mattress, Chad. You weirdo.
You're a basic bitch, Mayor.
Oh yeah, because I have
Mattress.
sex in a bed, Chad. You weirdo. You probably
I mean,
fucked
Is
that
that going on
tree.
the record? Is that
Do
that
you
in the meeting
really have
record that
sex,
you have
though?
had sex, Mayor?
yeah.
Wait, what?
Or
Do you
should-
actually have sex?
Yeah, Jeremiah, I have sex. Yeah, unlike you who just beats it every day at home. Yeah, I do have sex.
I would like to say that I'm going to devote every last moment of my life to finding and burying Gary's bones in consecrated ground so his spirit can leave this fucking earth.
Okay.
I'm coming after
all
you.
right. That's
I'm
enough.
coming after you, Gary.
That's a nice thing. That would help me move on. That'd be sick. That'd be awesome.
Let's move on.
Especially when I'm no good at scaring people as a freaking ghost.
Let's move on. Listen, Gary, do you keep messing with the live feed because it seems like it's just moving all over the place?
Yes. Don't you think it's spooky?
No.
I'm controlling your technology. Fear me.
Okay. Well, then now ACL says Brian has sex all the time. Okay, maybe I overstated things. Okay. All right.
You
And
could have sex with my mom.
No, JoJo, no one wants to have sex with your mom. All right.
Did you call my mom ugly? Are you saying my mom's not worthy of sex?
Yeah, we've all talked about it. Yeah, your mom's ugly. Nobody wants to have sex with your mom.
Mr. Mayor, when you
Wow,
have
there's someone
sex,
for everyone, man. There is someone for everyone.
Not
You
your
should
mom.
be ashamed. Don't come to any more All-Stars games ever, and don't even sponsor us and buy us those little stupid plastic trophies.
Okay.
Wait.
I mean, even ask Celeste. Celeste, do you think her mom, JoJo's mom's kind of ugly?
I like to think that everyone has beauty, but I do have to think hard about that one.
Yeah. See, the nicest person in the room thinks your mom's pretty ugly. I'm just saying. Oh. Jeff Parkin says a hammock sex can be fun.
You weren't there. You can't say that. You weren't there.
Yeah. And Amy says I shouldn't judge anybody's kinks.
Yes.
I would not call a hammock a kink. I think hammock should be baseline, and those of you who insist on using mattresses are the kinkiest and least acceptable members of society.
I honestly have to say that I think sex with another person is just a kink in itself.
Okay, that's not a kink. It's just a thing. It's just a thing. By the way, Tracy posted this picture of an alien and something squirting.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yes, I don't know if you've heard this, but aliens do squirt.
Okay, I don't know what that. Let's move on. Does
Is anybody's kink a ghost? Maybe if I can't be a spooky ghost, I can be a sexy ghost.
No, how are you going to be a sexy ghost?
I can make ectoplasm.
Okay, everybody can. Okay, buddy.
Wait, what? What?
Yeah, if that's what you're talking about, I got ectoplasm. Chad definitely has. He got Celeste pregnant off of his ectoplasm.
Oh, it's different. It's more like Nickelodeon slime.
Whoa, Chad, you're
Why is that sexy? Like, why would you
No.
think that that's sexy?
I'm just kind of, I don't know yet. I'm trying to blaze a trail.
Yeah,
It's not sexy, but it's tasty. I ate 7 liters of it
Oh,
at a
don't eat my
competitive
ectoplasm.
ectoplasm eating contest at a car dealership opening.
oh, that's gross, man. That's really gross. It's really
Competitive eating, it's a wanderer's life. You got to be able to face what comes. I ate one of my parents,
You ate,
so I know what it's like growing up with one parent, JoJo.
you ate one of your parents?
Oh, was
Yeah.
it an ugly parent?
Halfway through, yes. At the start, no.
Holy shit.
My mom bet me I couldn't eat my dad, and well, his time was.
Okay, now people are just being mean. Jeff wants to know if ectoplasm caused my sty.
Ooh.
No. It doesn't do that. It's just kind of gross looking and sticky.
All right. does
Yeah, it's,
Anybody? We have about 3-4 minutes left. Does anybody have any real problems that we could possibly?
Yeah, my mom is ugly and single, and I'm lonely and need a dad. That's a problem. That's a real problem that people should acknowledge, and somebody should be my dad so somebody can play cats with me because my mom's never home and she's really busy and I need a
Okay.
dad.
Jojo, I already said a problem we can possibly solve in 3 minutes. That's nothing we can solve in 3 minutes.
If I can't be a spooky ghost or a sexy ghost, maybe I can be a nurturing and fatherly ghost.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, how about we throw me the old ball? Go ahead, Jojo.
Ready?
Yes. Good throw.
Thanks. I'm a first baseman.
Here, I'm
it's
gonna
like Field of Dreams all over again.
I'm gonna float the ball back to you.
Holy, that was a good throw. You want to
You
come
got
over, Meatloaf?
Oh boy, would I.
All right. Well, that's really nice.
Isn't that so
Listen.
heartwarming, Chad?
What'd you say there,
It
Celeste?
is, and, you know, it is heartwarming, Celeste. And listen, if you want to try to make a go at this and raise our child in the right way amongst the almond trees, I'm willing to make a go of it. I'll even sling a mattress between the trees.
We can meet halfway. We can sleep on a cot.
Oh, a cot.
It's
I
like the
hadn't even
middle
thought about
ground.
a cot. That's like it's a wood frame, but it's a sling. Oh, yeah, I could go for that.
Well, I'm glad you guys are back together. This makes me really happy.
Oh.
Let's see. Damn it. Brett, listen, if you want to be mayor, I'll challenge you to a hot dog eating contest. The person who wins is mayor.
Hot dogs is passe for mayorship. We're doing pecan sandies topped with pitted olives
Yeah.
and orange Play-Doh.
Okay.
That's what we're going to competitively eat.
Okay. That's just.
Meet me at the Hooters on T Street,
All right.
9:30 tomorrow.
Okay. We'll see what happens. Okay. Missy said if you build it, it will spew ectoplasm.
We're
In a
gonna
weird
go have
way,
a
I guess that's true. Let's see. Anybody else have anything left they'd like to talk about before we get out of here?
This was the best meeting ever, and I got a new dad, and I love you, Gary.
Aw, I love you too, Jojo. You old so-and-so, you slugger, you.
Just want to say that there's a lot of dadship happening right now. If anybody ever gets tired of one of these dads and needs one of them eaten, preferably in a speedy manner, while someone else tries to devour another dad, I would like to take up that opportunity. I will eat your dad in a competitive manner.
Okay, that's really specific, Brett.
That's also heartwarming
Yeah.
in its own way.
Okay. Oh, we have one more thing. Tim Crump says, "Oh, good, Jeremiah, go ahead."
I just wanted to say, first of all, I hate Gary. Second thing, I'd like to
Bad
petition.
about my dad, you nerd.
I would like to petition. I would like to petition the city to get a new share that Gary broke, because
Okay.
it's an expensive chair. I mean, that was an antique chair that my great grandfather brought over
Okay.
through Ellis Island.
Okay. All right. We'll get you a chair. Okay, Jeremiah.
Brought a chair.
What?
Sorry, I won't. I thought it was weird. He brought a chair with him to the new world.
Everybody has the thing
Yes.
that they brought. Okay, to the new world.
Yeah, it was a very special chair.
All right.
I don't get what's funny about that.
Probably smuggled it in his butthole.
Okay.
Oh, nice one.
Okay. Nobody smuggled a chair in their butthole. Okay, Jojo.
No, if we want to talk about what he smuggled in his butthole, we can though.
No, let's not talk about that. That's the opposite of what I want to talk about while we're ending the meeting.
Was it
okay?
maybe an almond seed to
It
plant
was.
his first almond crop? Yes, I knew
It was.
Knew it.
Because at that
remember.
time there was a huge ban on all of them. You couldn't bring them in through customs, so you had to hide them up to Keister.
All right. That's enough of
We
all
should be
this.
butthole almond town.
No, we're not going to be butthole almond town. All right.
There was a whole exhibit. Did you guys miss it in the town hall last year? And they had you could stuff the almonds.
Yep.
In your butthole?
Not in
34.
yours, but you saw they had a replica of our founder, and you could stuff 34 almonds.
34.
I ate 17 of them in
Oh.
under a second.
Yeah. Listen, I don't know why we made that an exhibit for the town, but yeah, everyone did
Yes.
push a bunch of almonds into a fake butthole. All right.
It is
It's awesome.
history. It's history.
Delicious.
All right. It's a weird history thing. It's like some towns have the, I don't know, they have the Oregon Trail or something like that. What do we have? We have the almond, the butthole almond, the almond butthole, okay? It's weird.
We have both the butthole almond and mayor. We have the almond report that I was hoping you could give us before the meeting was over.
Ooh,
All right.
yes.
All right.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a bumper crop this year.
All right.
Oh.
Let's do this last thing and then let's get out of here. I appreciate you guys being here at the meeting. So, yes.
Go All Stars.
What's that?
Go Almond Town All Stars. I just had to give my team a shout out. I love you.
I know.
And I won't mess with the feed or anything.
Okay. All right. Well, a couple of things. We did have a bumper crop of almonds last year. We sold those on the open market, and you'll never, ever believe what